Have you ever heard the story of the tortoise and the hare? It is one of Aesop's fables, and, it teaches us an important lesson about life. This story has been told for centuries. It teaches us that we should never give up. We should always try our best. Once upon a time, there was a hare. He was very fast. He could run like the wind, leaving everyone else far behind. His speed was unmatched, and he took great pride in it. He liked to show off his speed. Every day he would challenge other animals to races, and he would always win. The hare loved the attention and admiration he received from the other animals. One day he saw a tortoise. The tortoise was moving slowly, taking his time with each step. The hare couldn't help but laugh at the tortoise's slow pace. The tortoise was very slow. He moved at a steady, deliberate pace, never rushing, but always moving forward. The hare found this amusing and decided to have some fun. The hare laughed at the tortoise. He couldn't believe how slow the tortoise was and thought it would be hilarious to challenge him to a race. He challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. The race began. The other animals gathered to watch, curious to see what would happen. The hare ran very fast. He sprinted ahead, leaving the tortoise far behind. He was confident that he would win easily. He was soon far ahead of the tortoise. He looked back and saw the tortoise moving slowly in the distance. The hare felt so sure of his victory that he decided to take a break. The hare decided to take a nap. He thought he had plenty of time to win. He found a shady spot under a tree and quickly fell asleep, dreaming of his victory. Meanwhile, the tortoise kept going. He moved slowly but steadily, never stopping or giving up. He knew that the race wasn't about speed, but about perseverance. He was slow but steady. He never gave up. As the hare slept, the tortoise continued on, step by step, until he finally crossed the finish line, surprising everyone. The hare woke up from his nap. He saw the tortoise in the distance, moving slowly but steadily. The hare couldn't believe his eyes. The tortoise was almost at the finish line. Each step was deliberate, each movement filled with determination. The hare panicked and ran as fast as he could. He sprinted with all his might, his legs moving in a blur. But it was too late. Despite his speed, the distance was too great to cover in such a short time. The tortoise crossed the finish line first. His slow and steady pace had paid off. The tortoise won the race. The hare was shocked. He had underestimated his opponent. He had lost to the slow and steady tortoise. The hare sat down, feeling defeated and reflecting on what had happened. The hare learned a valuable lesson that day. He realized that overconfidence and taking things for granted could lead to failure. He learned that it is not always the fastest who win. Sometimes it is the ones who are consistent and never give up. The tortoise's determination and perseverance had triumphed over the hare's speed. The hare vowed to remember this lesson for the rest of his life. Section 4, the importance of perseverance. This story teaches us about perseverance. Perseverance means never giving up, even when things are tough. The tortoise showed perseverance in the race. He kept going, even though he was much slower than the hare. In life, we will face challenges. There will be times when we want to give up. But we should remember the tortoise. We should keep going, even when things are tough. Section 5. The tortoise and the hare in today's world. This timeless fable has been passed down through generations, teaching us valuable lessons about perseverance and determination. We can see examples of this lesson in the real world too. In our fast-paced society, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and discouraged when things don't go as planned. But the story of the tortoise and the hare reminds us that slow and steady can indeed win the race. Imagine a student who is struggling with a subject in school. They might find the material difficult and feel like they are falling behind their peers. They might feel like giving up, thinking that no matter how hard they try, they will never catch up. The frustration can be overwhelming and the temptation to quit can be strong. But if they keep practicing and studying, they will eventually succeed. Each small step forward is progress, and over time, these small steps add up to significant achievements. Just like the tortoise, they will reach their goal if they keep trying. The tortoise didn't win the race by being the fastest. It won by being persistent and never giving up. The story of the tortoise and the hare is still important today. It serves as a powerful reminder that success is not always about speed, but about consistency and effort. It reminds us that we can achieve anything if we set our minds to it and persevere. Whether it's in academics, career, or personal goals, the key is to keep moving forward. no matter how slow the progress may seem. It is a story about the importance of hard work, determination, and never giving up on our dreams. In a world that often values quick results, the tale of the tortoise and the hare teaches us that true success comes from dedication and perseverance.